Jamal Niaz here with UFC Featherweight, Lerone Murphy. Man, it's been a wild ride, isn't it? Just when we thought we was going to get a British super fight, Nathaniel Wood got a horrific injury by the looks of it. It didn't look nice. The fans are bummed out, man. Are you still going to be on the card?
I hope so. I'm just waiting for an opponent. It's 4 weeks out. If it was like 2 weeks out, I'd be panicking now. But 4 weeks, surely someone's going to take the fight.
Because in terms of the experience you had, like 2021, awesome year for you, sickening knockout over Makwan Amirkhani. You made Abu Dhabi your home. You now want to make the UK your home in the UFC. You want that experience of them London cards. The bad injury that you had, an accident, wasn't it? Was it you got knocked off a bike? It was really bad. What was that experience like for you last year? And then again rebuilding from that.
Well, last year was horrible, so I got injured. I had to pull out of the Nate Landwehr fight. Had a neck injury. Building back up from that, got ran off my bike, which set me back again. So 2022 was non-existent for me, and I'm hoping to get back in March. I've been building back up myself. It's been a hard time, and I'm itching to go. The Wood fight would have been a perfect fight for me to put myself back out there. UK first fight in the UFC in the UK would have been perfect, but it is what it is, and hopefully I get another matchup.
Because you guys are cool with each other. I saw the messages that come out, and you were keen to throw down and have a drink and some food afterwards and just enjoy the show that you were going to put on for the fans. Now that's not happening on UFC London in March. Is that a fight that you still like to give the UK fans at some point this year?
Do you know what? It's like I just fight who I'm giving in it. I've got no animosity against Nathaniel, but it's like I feel like sometimes when you match up with someone you want it to go through in it because you've been thinking about that person, you've been training for that person, and it's like you've got something to prove, and he thinks he can beat me, and I'm totally confident that he won't. So it's something I want to prove. But it's like if I get a fight in March and I win, I'm going to be top 15. So why would I then want to fight? I'll be aiming upwards.
Mentally, just in terms of what last year was for you, you've been through a lot anyway before this sport. Do you feel like your resistance is built towards that, or was that something that was tricky because you visualise constantly in camp, you're working towards it, you're eating right, you're eating clean, you're weight cutting, and then to have two things like that, and then where you are now, is it just you keep pushing forward and you know that the stars are going to align?
Yeah, I just understand life. Anything can happen at any given moment, innit? And it's just like you just got to keep pushing. Whatever life throws at you, just keep going forward, innit? I've been through the worst of things, so that's the mentality I've got. Nothing can stop me except death, obviously. So it's just like keep pushing, innit? It is what it is. You've
been out in Thailand as well, haven't you? I've seen that Kane's been out there, Brendan's been out there, Darren Till's been out there, Kamzat. They've got like a super team out there. In terms of what that place does for you as a person, in terms of everyone says it's a very spiritual place for fighters to go. What are the benefits of going out there? Because so many people are going now, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it. It's just like you go on these fighters from all over the world. You get to test yourself against these guys you just don't even know the names, but they're just as good as us. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, and when I'm here in my own gym, it's like everyone's got like a certain respect for you, so nobody's giving their full skill set. And when you go away to them places, no one cares who you are in it. Like people are trying the best to win and stuff. And it's just like everything's under one roof. You got the best strength conditioning coaches. You got the weather. You got cheap food. You got cheap living. Post training, you're going to the beach. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like you're just in a happy place, and it don't feel like camp.
Now, Manchester top team, as always, it's absolutely booming right now. Not just for building towards your fight as well, PFL as well. We've got Lewis McGrillen, Louis Lee Scott, Dakota. They're going to be running the show at PFL Newcastle. How hyped are you to see these, and particularly what Lewis McGrillen has been doing over the past couple of years, just becoming a human highlight reel, hasn't he?
Yeah, they're all flying. I'm excited to see where Lewis goes, Dakota as well. Lewis, they're all flying, man, and they've all got bright futures. And it's good that these shows like your PFLs and your Bellator Europes and stuff are starting to pay these guys money, because when I was coming up at 4 and 5 and I was fighting for free. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm happy to see it.
The rest of the gym as well. Do you get massive motivation from them young guys coming up? Because like you said, you was fighting for free. You can be a mentor to them guys now. In their eyes, you've made it. You've made the big leagues. You're representing the city of Manchester on the biggest possible stage. Do you enjoy that mentorship that you can give as well to the young guys?
Yeah, I don't even see it like that. I don't see it like that, but I just like, obviously I've experienced a lot in the fight game and stuff, and I know what it takes to get to where I'm at and further. I know I'm far from made it. I'm just getting started, so I just like to motivate them, make sure they're working hard, make sure they're on the stuff, and just give them advice in it. And if they want to take it, they want to take it.
State of the featherweight division, obviously VOLK came up short against Islam, one of the best fights you will see. Yair Rodriguez is now interim champion. What do you make of that whole situation? And then obviously you got Arnold Allen as well coming up against Max Holloway.
I think this featherweight division is very open right now, and it's like, obviously VOLK's different level. You got Arnold Allen, you got Yair, you've got Ilia Topuria, you've got Evliov. Other than that, I feel like everyone, obviously everyone's beatable, but other than that, everyone's beatable. And I think soon as I crash into that top 15, I think there's some good fights for me there.
I know you mentioned that you'll fight anyone, but in terms of an ideal scenario for you now, UFC London, is there anyone where you think that fight makes sense and we can get it sorted?
Whoever's available at this point, I don't even care. It's like, I've been training hard. I feel like I'm ready for anyone to fight whoever they give me in it. But I'm just like I said, I'm aiming for top 15 in it. That's all I'm asked about. So I've not fought for a bit. Give me a little run out, and then give me one of these top, anyone from number 10 to 15, any one of them.
And then just finally, in terms of those fights that I mentioned, Yair and VOLK, who wins that? And then Arnold and Max, who wins that one?
VOLK wins against Yair. I think he's more well-rounded, but obviously Yair's unpredictable in it. He can throw anything in it, but I think VOLK's another level at the minute. He's going to take some stopping. And Arnold Allen, Holloway, good fight, very close. I think people underestimate Allen, but Holloway can make another cater performance. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, 50-50 on that one.
I'm really hoping that you do get on that London card, because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be working on that card, and you deserve it, man. You deserve a big night in front of the hometown fans. I'm sure it's all going to work out for you, and this is your year. You went through the experience of last year. Things are going to come together, man.
Yeah, man, hoping so. I just want to get active, man. I want 3-4 fights this year. I always say that, and something pulls me back, but God willing, I'll get a good run.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man.